Now, here's your host, Johnny Radio himself, John Harden.
Play a fight song later. We're going to fight during the break. That's me and D. But, man, we got a lot of fighting going on. I'm a little fired up. We got beef today. You know what's going down in high school football? It is the playoffs, baby. It's the real deal, Holyfield. And, last week, we came in here and we brought a little bit of beef in here. We talked a little bit of smack. And a lot of people out there, I'm telling you, didn't believe in my boys over at Houston High School, my alma mater, my daughters, Coach Bennett, but we brought some dudes in here who live in it. Oh, and don't forget, we got my man Landon, Houston, Bryant Dacus, Houston, Darian, nope.
I'm the one that played the Houston fight song, sir, not them.
But that was nice, man. Yeah, and Houston's still fighting. What a year it's been for the Mustangs. The young Mustangs last year went all the way to the state. The year before that, they were winner of the state. Coach Thomas has done a fabulous job over at Houston High School. This year started off a little bit bumpy, bro. Got a lot of young kids out there who are doing their jobs, putting in their work. And the thing about good coaching and good young men, when you put in the work and you trust the process, positive things happen. There's two things about a football team. They can figure out who they are during the tough times and grow from it, or they can be soft, weak, and flaccid and just wilt away. Houston is nothing of the sort. We got a couple young pimps up in here today. Aiden McNeil, sophomore, number 71, big feller, starting on the offensive line. We got Steven Anderson. Couldn't find him last week. But, boy, he was found on the football field mashing some folks. He is a true freshman, number 73, starting over at Houston. And this is, again, a team that for some reason just don't have no quit. Young quarterback, young running backs, young people all over the place, mixed in with a couple of those serious seniors who've seen it all, and Selly Davis, and just such a mix of just a wide variety of young fellas. You got your seniors, your juniors, your sophomores, and your freshmen fighting for the Houston Mustangs after they beat Germantown, baby. And I got to say this. I was listening to the show on the way up in here. Landon's over there. I didn't hear Landon bring up anything about Houston High School and the fact that they're playing Ravenwood tonight, right outside of Nashville. I didn't hear a whole lot of chatter about them Houston Mustangs. Well, I'm telling you right now, they're here to shock everybody. Coach Thomas has done a fabulous job. These kids have done some craziness. Before we get into what we're going to do tonight, I have to rehash and figure out. Coach Bennett, what up?
What up, Johnny? What a great Friday.
What a great Friday. Tell me, how in the heck did you take this young group of men and mold them into a team?
Well, unfortunately, I just had a small part with it. The big part was with guys like Coach Ronnie Thompson and JT and CD, Coach K. These are the guys that I'm giving the credit for this year and what they've done with keeping that team fired up every week after a loss to still keep them engaged. And that's what they've been all year, is engaged. And right now, to take a little quote from Tim Elko when he said, "Don't let the Revs get hot." Let me tell you right now don't let the Stangs get hot. All right. We came out last week. We bowed up. We did what we know we're capable of doing. I've watched them at practice this week. I mean, that defense, I'm seeing the defense do things this week that I haven't really seen them do. I mean, I think there's a spark that got lit on Friday, and I hear Glenn Rogers, Coach Glenn, love you to death, and you talk about the guy that coaches that other team, around the way from us. Yeah, the man is JT. The man is JT. JT's put that team out of the playoffs. JT's put a lot of teams out of the playoffs in Shelby County. But tonight we plan on putting a Nashville team out of the playoffs.
You played Ravenwood last year in the semis.
Played Ravenwood last year. Put them out going in that semifinal game. A heck of a game. a heck of a game, a whole war, and they're expecting tonight. I read a little, I've seen the bulletin board stuff they're putting up. Good luck. Good luck to you, Ravenwood. We'll see you. We're going to see you here shortly.
I can tell Ben's ready. I got to know right now, my man Aiden McNeil, who's a sophomore, you, Aiden, got to see from afar last year basically how this team operates. When you were an eighth grader, they're like, man, they won the state. You go there as a freshman, they go to state. It's now your year. You're a sophomore. You find out you're in there working your tail off all summer long. You're going to be a starter on that offensive line. You got to feel like a serious. You're like, heck yeah, I'm here. I'm ready. This is my time. And you did get, you got dealt a blow earlier this year. Y'all never gave up. What was it that how is it that y'all kept the team together and kept working each week and just knew that y'all were going to be be improved and be better when the real season starts?
For me, it got to be motivation. Has to be motivation because in the games we played, we were so close to winning so many times, and we kept on losing until we finally cashed our award and won at least once. Against Oak Grove, lost by I think 4 points, almost had them, but 3 points, lost by 3 points, almost had them. And now when against Germantown, it was a good game. We sent them home. We were sending them home running. So, now we're here, going against Ravenwood. It's going to be a good game. We've been preparing all week for this. We're preparing. It's time to execute now. It's time to go out there and show what we did.
Yeah, I know you were celebrating after you beat Germantown. How quickly, though, were you focused back on Ravenwood? How quick was the turnaround?
As soon as we got left Germantown, work's not, job's not done until we make it to the state. So
that's what I like to hear, man. My man Aiden McNeil, you seem like a really nice young fella, big, kind of easy going. I feel like my freshman over here, Steven Anderson, looks like a psychopath. I think he's probably the most ready person, and I'm telling you, I didn't know at almost 50 years old that a freshman out there could whip my ass. I would not want to mess with this psycho. Steven Adams, welcome to the program, my friend. You are a freshman. It takes a big boy to go out there and play with a bunch of grown-ass men. You've been doing it all year. How do you feel you've held up?
I feel like I've held up really well in comparison to the teams that we've played. I've been just looking to improve overall as years went. I owe a lot to my coaches and my teammates for getting me better over practice.
How big is it? Last year you were an eighth grader playing middle school football. Beginning of the year, I doubt you thought you were going to be starting on the offensive line for the varsity football team. Tell me honestly, from just the hitting, the conditioning, the size of the men, how long did it take you to adjust?
Not long. I've played up before, so it didn't take me as long. But overall, the speed of the game, it took me a while. It took me about till the game right before the playoffs when we played Footwork, everything just started to click. Everything started to look slower. Game started to slow down. Felt more comfortable. And again, I owe that a lot to my coaches just for helping me and getting me through.
Now, tell me, y'all both tell me a little something about that offensive line. Why is it right now that this unit is gelling?
Because of preparation, I believe. When we, study film, we break down everything we see.
When you finally see it, sometimes you're like, sometimes you can hear it. Your coaches are telling you what to do, but then next thing you know, you're in that film room, you're watching it, and you can see it. You start adjusting. That's what separates, good athletes from great athletes. Everybody at this age, and it continues, you're going to be a great athlete, but it's actually knowing your opponent, being in the right position, not making stupid calls, getting holding penalties, being on an offensive line. As long as they don't call your number, which is crazy, you had a damn good game.
Yeah.
And that's kind of curious, man. Is it the pancakes? Is it the camaraderie? Is it seeing the running backs and quarterbacks get in the end zone? What is it that you celebrate when you're an offensive lineman?
Probably a mixture of all three. The camaraderie is definitely there. We built that throughout the year just as a unit and as a group. Seeing the guys score and seeing us succeed, knowing that it's because of us, really helps us keep going, I feel.
Now, I talked to a lot of people off air. You know, I talked to you guys last week, Coach Bennett. Y'all brought in the monster last week. What is my man's name?
I can't even. I'm so, John.
You're so fired up and
amped. I just took a whole left right now.
It's all right, man.
Just hearing these boys. I mean, hearing these two young men right here. I'm about to rip through this wall.
I got to know, man. So everybody keeps talking about that SEC. I was talking about off air last week. I was also talking with Darian Newsom, by the way, and Jay Hammond. They were both telling me, man, I really hope those kids over at Houston are ready, man. I hope those young kids on that offensive line are ready because, again, this defense over here at Germantown is legit. They're going to be in the backfield. It's going to be hard to move the ball. All these things that I was told, what'd y'all go out there to do? How is it that y'all held up the way y'all did?
I say we had a lot of grit. I mean, be honest with you, when I got on the line, I started to see everything Coach was talking about, you know, how they line up, you know, who are we reading and all of that, and we went out there and executed, man. We dominated. You know, number 90, he was a good player. You know, he didn't get back there as much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we seen it in the game, but
yeah.
It was just preparation, just seeing it. Honestly, once you get in it after the first play,
it's football.
Yeah.
It's just you. Hey, you know, it's like, hey, it's man on man. We gotta go out there and execute. I gotta get the right person. I gotta make sure my guy does not get back there and stop my running back, my quarterback, my tailback, and I better not hold that gummit. Now, how many? Talk to me about your offensive line. Tell me the guys across your offensive line, and tell me what they are: sophomore, senior, freshman, junior.
We have Tony Williams at right tackle, senior. We have CC at right guard. He's a junior, and we have Gavin at center as a junior. You have me at left guard as a freshman. You have Aiden at left tackle as a sophomore.
Left tackle's a sophomore. Left guard's a freshman. Center's a junior. Right guard's a junior. And one senior on that offensive line. Man, that is amazing. Well, listen, I think y'all are going to have a bright future, but it ain't about the future tomorrow. It's about today. What is it that you see in Ravenwood?
See an explosive defense. You know, see they blitz a lot. They come. You know, we coming down there to perform, and we ain't bag it down. So we're gonna have a good game on our hands today. So yeah.
Talk to me about y'all's defense last week.
Defense was amazing. Honestly, defense had a lot of good stops going into Germantown. Fumble on the goal line.
Mm-hmm.
That was great.
Great, perfect. Set us up for game. Set us up for the game. Perfect.
Game, set, match, baby.
Game, set. That right there turned the morale around. You know.
How did the fumble come about, by the way?
They tried to run it in the goal line. Ball
no, I'm saying, like, who is it that knocked that bad boy free?
Not really. I'm
not really sure. It was just that tight.
Yeah.
That ball came out, though, and y'all jumped on that thing like a madman.
Yeah.
They tried to get it in, but hey, we got it. We took it back home right before halftime, came back out, stopped them again, then came back for a touchdown. So
that's what I'm talking about. All right, now y'all feel like, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm seeing two dudes that got a lot of confidence. I see Coach Bennett over there. He's ready to run through a brick wall. I know JT's been focused back at the crib. I know y'all been out there working your tail off all week. You believe tonight you were ready to go to Nashville and come back and be like, damn right, I'm gonna be back here on a Friday talking about next week's game.
For sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Oh my goodness.
I'm ready, man. You know, it's Friday night, man. We here.
Y'all got nicknames?
They call me Big A.
Big A?
nobody really gives me a nickname.
It's because you're a psychopath.
Yeah.
I think we should call him Psycho. I've never seen a stone-faced killer just like you, man. Like, I'm telling you, I feel it. You got that whole left side of the offensive line is ready to roll. I really, really feel it. Tell me a little bit. How far has Cannon coming?
Cannon, good quarterback, in my opinion. He did good Germantown game, man. Bust out for a big run. Of course, on the left side. Came up for a big run. For the
Throw it
touchdown.
down the field to Connor. Just bomb.
Set the tone for the whole game. Good quarterback.
Great.
How's by the way, man? What's up with y'all special teams?
Special teams pretty good. They bring the thunder every time they get the ball.
How many young folks do you have on your special teams?
It's It's a lot.
There's a lot of young blood on that whole team in there.
Yeah.
Do you feel that y'all completely are different people right here November than y'all were when y'all got together before the season started and y'all get ready for just get ready and started like getting the pads warmed up?
Yeah.
2-a-days, little spring ball.
For sure, all the games we played this season from Tupelo, Oak Grove, everybody in Mississippi, Southwind, even Germantown, first game. We've been, turned our season around. We've been getting molded and scoped out. Turned us into a playoff winning team. So,
who do you give credit as the emotional leader on the offense this year?
I give credit to Coach Thomas, taught the offensive line, teach us,
Having a head coach as the offensive line is pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Always attentive to all the little details.
Yeah. Little details. It could be like as little as just you have to move your foot an inch to you completely missed this guy. Yeah. Why didn't you hit him?
Every aspect of the game, he makes sure we understand and make sure we know our assignment. So,
yeah.
Shout out to Coach Thomas.
Now, y'all went out to Germantown and took care of business. How did the Mustang crew, they show up loud and proud?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Y'all taking some folks up to Nashville?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We honestly, we went in that Germantown game expecting to win. So,
I noticed.
So, we weren't thinking about losing. Then on that game, had kept the fire going, kept the momentum, and we pulled away with the win.
All right, I told y'all last week, man, I'm going to see y'all next week. Y'all tell me, y'all guarantee y'all going to be up in here next week?
Got you,
yeah.
Coach. Got you.
You got me?
Got you.
Yeah.
All the people out there in Houston land, get ready, man, because it's going down tonight. What time are you leaving, headed for Ravenwood?
12:30.
It's going down. Coach Bennett, got one more question for you.
What you got?
I got to know, what right now do you think is your key to getting that dub tonight?
The key for us tonight is to play Mustang football. To play, and you're going to say, here's the
next man
speech.
up, trusting each other, believing the man beside you.
We got one of our linebackers, wide receiver. I mean, he's out tonight, so we're missing kind of a key, out there. But I think with what I saw this week at practice, Coach K getting that defense ready, I think Ronnie is going to do some really good things tonight. And it's not. I mean, I think it's going to be a close. It's going to be a war. That's a good football team we're going up against tonight. That is a state caliber team. But there's just been some the feel. We talked about this on the way over here. The feel that we have all week. The waking up on Sunday morning, having that feeling. Waking up this morning, there's a feel in the air. And just things feel different. John Varlas tweeted something out that said he believes there's going to be a major upset in high school football tonight, and it's not going to be in Memphis.
It's going down tonight.
So I think we're the only team playing out of town, possibly. We're the only team traveling. Everybody else is here tonight. So I'm looking forward to a great football game in Nashville, and I'm looking forward to a great bus ride home.
Man, I want to know something. Like, that game's going to be kicking at 7 o'clock tonight?
7 o'clock.
How is it that I know there's a way to be able to watch this bad boy for those who aren't traveling?
I am pretty sure that Ravenwood has some sort of setup, and I think there's some NFHS or some little sites we can go to, and if
I'm on this, watch this. 901-360-8255, Sissy's Log Cabin text and listener line, because life's too short for ordinary jewelry, baby. Y'all let me know. I know somebody out there knows. Hit me up at the text line. How can I watch Houston and Ravenwood? How can I watch the high school football tonight? I know we got some geniuses out there that are going to be watching that stuff tonight. Let me know, and I will let our listeners know. Houston's heading to Ravenwood. Coach Thomas, man, it feels like this is where this man dances. He dances in the playoffs. Like, why is it that Coach Thomas is such a great football coach?
He's a great football coach because every time we mess up, he makes sure that we know what we did wrong, and he tries to correct.
Not just yells at you, but tells you what you did wrong, and it uses it as a teaching moment.
Yeah, he uses it as a teaching moment always.
Even in the teaching moment, like, he'll make sure that everybody's paying attention because, as he tells us, when he's talking to one of us, he's
Talking to all of you.
Yeah.
I like that. So tonight it's going down for real. Tell me somebody out there that you got to give a little shout out to. Say I love you, and you don't have to say it, but I'll say it. And we're gonna go kick Ravenwood's ass.
Love you, Mom. We're gonna finna kiss away with us. Let's go.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, love you, Mama. Let's go. What about my come on, Psycho?
I love my parents. Love you, Christina. We're gonna kick some Ravenwood ass.
That's right. Steven Adams, Aiden McNeil, freshman and sophomore over at Houston. A bunch of big boys who are ready to go get some big wins. You're representing Houston, all the people that came before you, all the people that have come past you. And don't forget, y'all are also playing for those seniors tonight. Leave everything you got on that field and make sure that y'all are in here next Friday. I'm ready to see it. Coach Bennett, any parting words?
Hey, go Stangs. Let's go out and shock the world. Let's do it tonight. And I feel there is a shot coming.
Let's go, Mustangs. Thank you, Aiden. Thank you, Steven. And men and women, y'all know it is a Friday. So we got Lee Sterling at 12 o'clock, ParamountSports.com. We're going to get into a little bit of games, college football. You know that's for real. I'm going down with Mo Schefter talking NFL. We got two wild men, and I'm not talking about the guys across from me. We got T-Money Uncle Brasky at 12:30. I'll be giving you my bets, but whatever you do, don't touch that dial. Go Mustangs. Kick Ravenwood's ass. Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Join the voice of the Tigers, Dave Woloshin, for Wolo and Friends. Weekday mornings from 10 to 11 here on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
Rick's Powder Coating for a beautiful finish every time. Rick's Powder Coating specializes in automotive, ornamental, residential, and industrial coating. With 2 conveyor lines and the largest batch ovens in the Mid-South, Rick's can accommodate all of your powder coating needs. Locally owned and operated since 2002, Rick's Powder Coating will customize a beautiful finish just for you. Drop by or call to see how Rick's Powder Coating can bring color to your life. 901-367-2771 or rickspowdercoating.com.
Hi, this is Greg Gaston from Sports 56 here with Corey B. Trotz and Parker Trotz from NST Law. Okay, Parker, tell us, why did you even want to become a personal injury lawyer?
We all know somebody that's been injured in an accident. They may be off work without transportation, not to mention just having to heal from all of their injuries. And so being a personal injury attorney really gives me a unique opportunity to help people and do for them what they wouldn't be able to do on their own and help get them through a really difficult process while making them feel at ease.
Now, Corey, we know that NST Law has been around forever in the Memphis community. Tell us about some of the causes that really matter the most to your firm.
We have served food at the Ronald McDonald House, cleaned up parks in Memphis, delivered food to people who are food insecure. We've also donated to a lot of legal organizations that provide legal services to indigent clients. Our attorneys and staff want to continue to give back to this wonderful city that's helped us out so much.
Thank you so much, Parker. Thank you, Corey. Remember, NST is always the way to go. If you're ever injured, go to nstlaw.com.
Do you hear that? Asthma triggers are everywhere, from dust mites, pet dander, and pollen, to smog and smoke. An asthma attack can strike anywhere, anytime. Be prepared with quick-acting Primatene Mist. Clinically proven to open airways quickly. It's the #1 FDA-approved asthma inhaler available over the counter. Primatene Mist. Breathe easy again. Use as directed.
Sponsored by Armstrong Pharmaceuticals.
Don't pay too much for your next vehicle. Upgrade with Black Friday savings all month long at Landers Ford in Collierville, the #1 Ford dealer in Greater Memphis. New Ford F-150s, $11,850 off MSRP. You heard that right. New Ford F-150, $11,850 off MSRP. Plus low APR financing available. Looking for more? We're paying top dollar for your trade. Bring it to Landers Ford and find out how much yours is worth. Or get started online now with the Landers Easy Pass at LandersFordMemphis.com. The Black Friday savings are big. The best part, the price you see is the price you pay. No hidden addendums. That's the Landers Ford difference. Don't wait. The best new F-150s will sell fast. Landers Ford in Collierville. Remember, if it doesn't say Landers, you paid too much.
As reported on Ford's 2024 total new vehicle retail sales report, Memphis market, APR APR with approved credit. Example, 2025 Ford F-150 XLT. VIN number 1FTEW3KP9SKD 33353. MSRP 58,090. Ford retail bonus cash 4250. Lender savings 5600. Ford package discount 2000. Sale price 46,240. Price tax title license and 695 processing fee. See dealer for complete details. Offer ends 12/125.
Now back to Sports 56 Happy Hour with Johnny Radio. This hour brought to you by MemphisMoldInspector.com. Here once again is Johnny Radio.
They can't keep Johnny down. Keep it 100.
I love it, bro. Man, Houston's going to Ravenwood. They're going to beat that.
They like that beat too, right?
Man, I don't give a damn. They about to get beaten. Hey, I don't know if you know, the bigger they are, the harder they fall.
That's true.
Ravenwood's not going to know what's hit them tonight, man. I had Psychopath in here. My man, Steven Anderson, didn't even blink, man.
Oh.
That's the guy.
I saw that cross glass.
If I'm a quarterback, man, that's the dude I want on my offensive line.
I mean, you know, that was telling Dakis when we were over there. I'm like,
He's a
yo,
freshman, man.
We had Hunter Goodman in the studio on mornings. What was that? Wednesday morning, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And mornings with Greg and Eli, 7 to 10. Check us out Monday through Friday. I'm like, yo, these kids right here that John talking to, they bigger than Hunter Goodman.
No joke.
This is a pro athlete we talking about.
Yeah, no, it's insane, man. Aiden McNeil, super sophomore, man. Young fellas playing left tackle. Freshman, Steven Anderson, playing left guard, bro. That's the whole left side of the offensive line. That's a sophomore and a freshman.
I run behind them.
Man. Not me too. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I feel pretty comfortable going out in the world. I feel very safe. I'm comfortable in my ability. Not too many times I left the world thinking there was a kid probably 15 years old that just beat the brakes off of me. Like, Lord have mercy. Right, Ravenwood, watch out, dude. They coming. And then the offense, and like you said, man, just the work that the coaching staff over at Houston's done with these young fellas this year, it's very impressive. And the fact that, again, they're in the playoffs again doing damage.
They'll be back.
I mean, they definitely going to be back.
For a deep run. They're going to be back with this crew.
Man, I'm telling you right now, I believe in them. I saw it in Ben's eyes. I saw it in their eyes. I think they're going to go out there and beat Ravenwood. And again, last week when I got off the air with these young fellas, remember, I had a few people, quote, high school football experts let me know, oh, man, no. There's too much talent on that Germantown team.
I got family that was on that Germantown team,
man,
so I know.
SEC
I was one of them.
Defense, man. Like, I'm hearing it from everybody, and I said, okay, look, like, this team's come a long way. And that's the thing, man, about football that's so dope. Like, teams go different ways.
Yep.
Like, it's like if you can handle adversity and you trust the process and you believe in the man next to you and you listen to your coaches and you got competent people, your team can grow.
In a given week, and you get beat.
It's right. But, man, when you got, like, you're dysfunctional, when you got a bunch of crazy BS going around, and go south with a quickness, man. Got to give a lot of credit to Coach Thomas and all the Houston staff over there.
Stuff, man. Yeah, I got to give them props. They went to Germantown and won in Germantown in the last 2 playoff trips.
Yep.
That's live.
That is live. That is live. You know who else is live? Mo Schefter. He's a PIMP. He's a funky MC. He knows football. Man, like I know.
Hit him with that quote you hit him with the other day, though.
Dude, you know my memory is like so small.
We talk football better than you do.
Oh, we talk football better than you do. Mo Schefter. Yo, what up, Mo?
That's right, baby. It's the Views 2022. What's going on, Johnny?
Man, you know how blessed I am right now. I'm fired up. I just met a couple young fellas that look like they could just run through a brick wall. My alma mater's still in the playoffs. They're going to Ravenwood. I'm about to gamble like a maniac. My homie Anthony Sain's getting married this weekend. Like, I got a lit weekend. Oh, and my daughter's last game, a regular season football game, is a cheerleader in Oxford this weekend against the Gators. Dude, that's going to make me cry.
Brother, you are what we call doubly blessed. So, congratulations. I know you have a lot of gratitude for the position you're in. And as they say, gratitude is abundant. So, you deserve all this, brother.
Thank you, Mo. I really appreciate it, man. I got a question. My daughter's probably my future son-in-law's best friend is Jackson Dart. I'm kind of curious, who do you think is going to be his next coach?
Okay, so I have an inkling, all right, and this is based on Twitter and based on a connection that just I happened to see on Twitter. I wasn't looking for this, but this is sort of the universe rewarding me for my hard work at football with this little bit of information. The defensive coordinator for the Green Bay Packers, Mr. Jeff Hafley, he has been getting a lot of praise over the last couple of years for the job he's done fixing this Packers defense. We have a lot of issues with the Packers offense, but the Packers defense has been the bright spot and the most consistent outside of that Dallas game for the Green Bay Packers. Jeff Hafley is a former head coach. I think you got to bring in somebody who knows how to operate and coordinate and manage a football team. So Jeff Hafley fits that bill. Jeff Hafley also grew up in the area, and in his press conference this week was talking about how many tickets he bought for his family and how he can't wait to call a game at MetLife Stadium, and playing a game at MetLife Stadium is a dream come true. And then the third little nugget is he was the former head coach of Boston College. Do you know who is an alumni of Boston College?
No way.
Mr. John Mara.
Man.
So, I ain't saying, but I'm saying. I think Jeff Hafley said that in the press conference to kind of get himself on the radar. Like, hey, I'm from that area. Went to the same school as the owner. I got family that's going to be there this week. I know how to do this. I've been a head coach. Clearly, I have the skills to run an NFL defense. I think the number one person on the Giants' radar is not Bill Belichick, is not John Gruden, is not Mike McCarthy. I think it's defensive coordinator Jeff Hafley that's going to be number one on their radar this offseason.
Man, and going defense, by the way, a lot of people, everybody thinks offense is the way you have to go. But, man, Josh McDaniels in Miami ain't really working out. Shane Steichen's finally working out over in Indy. But Mike McDonald, another defensive-minded coach in Seattle, he's making it work. Let's not forget Mike Tomlin's always been a defensive-minded coach. Jim Harbaugh, defensive-minded coach, even though he played freaking quarterback in college. He's a running, you know what I'm saying? He likes big offensive linemen.
Yeah, no doubt.
Run the football. I like it. Liam Cohen and stuff. We see certain teams try to go out there and get that next super hire, the next Sean McVay, the next Kyle Shanahan. But, dude, in the history, Bill Belichick, he was a defensive coach, but he also did land a Tom Brady.
He did land Tom Brady, correct.
I got lucky.
I know this is the sort of that Colin Cowherd theory, and I certainly respect Colin. I respect anybody who has had a national platform for many years. I can't not respect him. So I respect Colin. I strongly disagree with that take that you need an offensive-minded head coach in this league. I could not disagree with it more. I don't think there's any actual real data to support it other than the Sean McVays and the Kyle Shanahans of the world.
Honest to God, Nick Sirianni, what even the hell was he? Besides a crazy person.
So he was an offensive staff member, but he also spent some time on the defense. He spent some time on special teams. He was also a player that was really, really close with his coach growing up and in college. So, your background matters. What side of the ball you're from doesn't. It's football. And if you can understand everything it takes to run a defense, then guess what? That means you have to know what the offense is going to do, and vice versa.
Exactly.
So I don't believe in what side of the ball is he on. I don't believe in that at all. I think I think your background, what people say about you, your leadership, and I do think.
And if you hire the right people and let them do their damn job.
Exactly, brother. Every great leader will tell you delegation is the number one thing. It's not about control. It's not about micromanaging. It is about having every great leader has great people around him. There is no exception to that rule.
Well, Jeff Hafley's defense, if you don't remember, has been putting on a couple shows. In fact, the games that the Green Bay Packers have lost this year, you can 100% put them on the offense and their tie as well. The defense has been nasty. So Jeff Hafley, I like that idea. And again, I hope he goes out there and finds a super damn great offensive coordinator that can figure out how to get the best out of Jackson Dart.
Hey, if you believe the media, Matt LaFleur might be available.
Dude, Matt LaFleur might, bro. His offense has been...
Which I think would be ridiculous.
I do, too. I do get, though, where Green Bay fans are because you had Jordan Love so long behind Aaron Rodgers. You have, you've had Jordan Love. And I do feel what Green Bay's saying. Bro, I haven't seen Jordan Rodgers take that next step. He can always make the exception, like the wonderful throw, but he misses more reads and wide open wide receivers than any quarterback that I've seen in a while.
You know, I don't know if you meant to call him Jordan Rodgers, but that's hilarious because that's so fitting. And again, I go back to the same question that I keep asking people. Just because we can draw plays doesn't mean we can develop quarterbacks. Those are two totally different things. Who developed Kirk Cousins? LaFleur.
Hey, LaFleur schemed a few wide open dudes. The problem is Jordan Love ain't reading that defense and is missing everybody.
Right. And that's the other thing. And so Jordan Love now, you've been in this league long enough. You were behind Aaron Rodgers. You are with a great coach, a great coordinator. I do believe in Matt LaFleur, but he's not executing it. Mm-mm. He's not executing it. He's not seeing it. He's not firing it. He's not consistent. And then he still does that stupid thing where he leans back before he throws.
Yes, it drives me crazy.
This ain't a Fat Joe music video, bro. Stand up and throw the ball.
That is hilarious. Lean back. No, it is wild, but when so if you're watching Monday night and you were watching that Packers game, I know, unless you were at the Manning cast at that time, I think it was Troy going bananas. They would show LaFleur and he'd be walking down the sideline just cussing, looking at the notepad going, oh my God, I drew it up. I said, read this one guy. He's wide open. Again, Jordan Love's been playing for a long time. He went out from the jump, remember, beat Dak Prescott down in Dallas, and we thought he was the second coming. And it feels like the one thing he's doing is he's the one that's holding back this Packer team.
Johnny, I could not agree with you more. You nailed it spot on. Which leads me to this point. I am fully confident taking the Giants with the 7 points this weekend.
Ooh, I love getting a little bit of action early. I'm hitting right now +7, the New York Football Giants, the G-Men. And famous Jameis Winston's going to be playing quarterback. And I don't know if you know this, he is probably my favorite player in the National Football League.
Yes, same here. But here's another funny nugget for you. And then people listening could tell we don't plan this because we're just going with this. Here's another little funny nugget that I was researching this past weekend. Actually, last night. Now, I need somebody to verify this, but from my research from NFL Pro, which is where you can watch the All 22, and from Pro Football Reference, there has been 0 quarterbacks with more than 1 pick six in this 2025 season. There's been 11 pick sixes, 11 different quarterbacks.
Damn.
Here comes Jameis.
Yup.
Jameis Winston could very possibly be leading the league in pick sixes after one game.
That is awesome.
But it's gonna be a fun game. I think he's gonna get the ball to the playmakers. I think you're gonna see Darius Slayton. If you like playing prop bets, I think Darius Slayton's prop bet is going to be very attractive this week.
All the focus on Robinson?
Right. All the focus is going to be on Wandell, but I think he's going to have a better rapport with a more seasoned veteran as Darius Slayton. Plus, I think he's going to throw the ball to Theo a little more. Remember, what was it, Cameron Brate with the Bucks? That was one of Jameis Winston's favorite target, and that's when he had Chris Godwin and Mike Evans. He still wanted to go to Cameron Brate. So now he doesn't have Mike Evans or Chris Godwin, but he's got a damn good tight end. I think he's going to feed his tight end a lot, which you can exploit certain matchups through the tight end versus the Packers. So I think this is going to be a close game. I think it's going to be an exciting game. I don't think it's going to be crazy points. I don't think. I think I could see like
42 and a half is the total.
So that's Vegas for you. That's Vegas.
Yeah, it's right there.
Proving that they're smarter than all of us. 'Cause I just said 24-20, so that could go either way, right?
Yeah, that's tight.
But I think the 7 points, 7.5 points, whatever you can get, I think that is way too attractive to not play it.
I saw a game today, and it almost made me feel like Christmas had come early. There's a specific team this year. I've been killing their coach, Sean Payton. I've been killing their quarterback, Bo Nix, because he'll make a spectacular deep throw. But my goodness, I mean, you talk about a wide open man sitting in the middle of the pocket. All you got to do is let it rip, and he'll throw it 3 feet over his head. And it's because his footwork is absolutely terrible. Chiefs defense is legit. I've been talking about the Broncos defense is the best defense since the 85 Bears when it comes to hitting quarterbacks. The last 2 weeks, they've knocked quarterbacks. They almost killed Geno Smith last week. Broncos defense is real. Nick Bonito coming. The problem is Pat Mahomes, pretty smart quarterback, seen pretty much everything. And I have a feeling that Chiefs defense wants to say a little something. And I really feel like Christmas just came early because I think the Chiefs go into Mile High and beat the absolute brakes off the Broncos. I was in Colorado last week. I feel like I poisoned the water just enough to make sure that I get this dub. Their offense has been abysmal. When they scored 18 points against the Texans, 10 points to barely beat the Raiders. Just the only team that they scored on was the Cowboys, and everybody scores on the damn Cowboys. I mean, they beat the Jets 13-11. This is a team that lives by the hair of their chinny chin chin. I think the Chiefs mollywop them.
So, again, I think you and I see football very similarly. I feel the same way. I think the Chiefs got this in the bag. Number one, they both allow 17 points per game. As much as we talk about the Broncos defense, and yes, they are great. There's no denying that. But nobody's mentioning how good of a defense Kansas City has been, which I don't know why, because they've had a good defense for the last 5-6 years now. You know what I'm saying? So I think we cannot also ignore the fact that they're going up against a good defense. Like you said, this isn't the Cowboys defense. This is the best coached defense in the league. Not saying the best defense in the league, but this is the best coached defense in the league. They are elite on all 3 levels, meaning defensive line,
bro, is
linebackers,
the defensive coordinator
secondary.
of the year.
And I'm going to give you one stat that I think is going to correlate to the Chiefs winning this game. Okay? The Chiefs punt at the second lowest rate in the league, whereas the Broncos, only the Cleveland Browns punt the ball more than the Denver Broncos. That, to me, is enough of a gap, combined with all the other things. I think it's 3.5 points. I don't know how people want to go with that, but I am very confident in saying I think the Kansas City Chiefs will win, and I could see them winning by a touchdown.
And I'm comfortable with it because, again, nobody has more 3-and-outs also than the Denver Broncos. You go 3-and-out and just give the more opportunities you give Pat, the more opportunities you get to get burnt. That's just facts. That's just
absolutely
facts.
true.
And when you're constantly punting the way
true.
they are, so I just love that Kansas City game tonight. Sticking over, though, in the AFC West, I mean, the Chargers are holding their team together with duct tape, bro. Like, I don't know how they're getting by. That offensive line is decimated. They've already lost key pieces all over the place. And they have a very big one, and they're fighting. They're 7-3 right now, but they have to go down to Jacksonville. And normally I would say the Chargers beat the brakes off the Jags. By the way, Travis Hunter has been already shut down for the season. Moving up, giving all those picks away to pick up a wide receiver / cornerback. I told you I've seen some dumb deadgum owners in my life and GMs, but Lord have mercy, Duval has the dumbest. But this week, I do feel like the Chargers, if they're ever ripe for like getting beat, man, they're just so beat up. Can the Jaguars beat them? They're Chargers a 2.5 point favorite all the way across the country down in Florida.
I might be delusional, and I told MJ, shout out to MJ, that I will not pick the Chargers again because the last time I picked the Chargers in one of my Shefty 6 packs, it ended up being my worst record ever with my Shefty 6. So I don't want to do it again.
I don't blame you.
But I am very much leaning towards taking the Chargers to cover the 2.5 points.
Okay.
Because I think it's going to come down to 2 things in this game. field goals and touchdowns.
Dicker the kicker can kick.
And the Chargers can score. And the Jaguars' red zone defense is horrendous.
Mm-hmm.
So I just think there's going to be slightly more touchdowns scored on the Chargers' part versus the Jaguars settling for more field goals. So for that, I think that the Chargers should win this game. Do I trust the Chargers moving forward, moving down the stretch? Well, they have Amarian Hampton coming back.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be key. But what about the tackles? The reason most of us
Slater ain't coming back, and it doesn't look like Alta is either.
The reason most of us loved the Chargers this year was because of their tackles. They had the best tackle situation in the league, and all of a sudden they're begging the New Orleans Saints for one of their swing tackles in the middle of the season. So I think they'll beat the Jaguars, but I am very, very cautious about everything Chargers related as we head down the stretch. They might be losing some of the juice out of those Chargers.
Minnesota plays the Bears this week, and it's crazy, man. The Bears right there sitting at 6-3. I don't know who the real Bears are quite yet. I do know, though, the Vikings, man, are desperate at home. And we got to admit, man, J.J. McCarthy, I don't know what it is. I'm not sold on him by any means. But like the fact that he went out there and did, steal that dub from the Lions, I was impressed. I thought he was decent against the Ravens. Can he go toe to toe with the Bears?
Yes. Yes, he can, because Vikings are survivors in the ancient times. Listen, we could talk about J.J. McCarthy forever, right?
Yeah.
I don't trust Caleb Williams.
You know what, Mo? I got to do something. I just forgot. Darian's freaking out over here because I felt like I've been talking to you for 30 seconds, but it's been a few minutes. I'm going to pay a few bills. I'm going to be back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. We talking football with Mo, Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
You have opinions?
I think it's over.
Of course you do.
I don't think it's that simple.
Everyone does.
I got all the answers.
Hit us up on the Sissy's Log Cabin listener line at 360-8255.
Maria's Cantina in South Haven is not your average Tex-Mex joint because they're serving up Mexican with a twist. Maria's Scratch Kitchen is the most creative and diverse menu around. Beyond the traditional huge quesadillas, chimichangas, and fajitas, Maria serves up hand-rolled Latin egg rolls, Cajun and Creole items like catfish, gumbo, and boudin balls, as well as the best sandwiches and 8-ounce burgers in town. Wash it all down with a house margarita for only $5.50 and happy hour every day till 6. MariasCantina.com, 6717 Airways, Mexican with a twist.
Nestled in the heart of East Memphis, located corner of Park and Cherry, is a beautiful residential neighborhood. I'm here at Town Village Audubon Park interviewing a new resident, Carolyn. Share with us why you chose Town Village.
Well, if your parents or special friends need to make that big move, let me share with you my experience. It was tough for me to leave home, but then I discovered Town Village. I would like to highly recommend Town Village to you and your loved ones. After looking at all the amenities and meeting all the people and staff, I was hooked. From restaurant, bistro, 3 meals per day, housekeeping, transportation, security, health care, physical therapy, exercise room, and even a heated pool and spa. Come see us and make your new home at Town Village.
Visit us and call Daniel at Town Village Audubon Park at 901-374-7342. There's no place like home, Town Village.
If you need glass replaced, there's only one name you need to know. Binswanger Glass, the largest full-service glass company in the U.S. They've been an industry leader for over 145 years. For all your residential, commercial, or auto glass needs, Binswanger Glass is the name you need to know. 24-hour emergency service for all commercial customers, plus a nationwide warranty on all professionally installed glass. Visit Binswanger Glass in Midtown at 340 South Hollywood across from the Liberty Bowl. Visit binswingerglass.com. Binswanger Glass.
So you need to sell your house? I have the solution. Call 901-406-1101. That's 901-406-1101. Call my buddy Bill at I Buy Houses. Any house, any area, as is. It's literally as simple as that. Just pick up your phone. Call 901-406-1101. That's 901-406-1101. Call my buddy Bill at I Buy Houses. Guaranteed to close in 5 days. If you need to sell your house fast, call Bill at 901-406-1101. That's Bill at I Buy Houses.
Volkswagen deal days are on during the Sign Then Drive sales event at Gossett Volkswagen on the Pike. It's Sign Then Drive with 0 down payment, 0 security deposit, 0 first month's payment, and 0 do-it signing now available. Plus, take your pick at Gossett Volkswagen on the Pike. 2025 Jetta Sport or 2025 Taos S, $199 a month. So hurry to Gossett Volkswagen on the Pike for the Sign Then Drive sales event with 0 down payment, 0 security deposit, 0 first month payment, and 0 do-it signing now available. Plus Jetta Sport or Taos S, $199 a month. So visit online at GossettVWMemphis.com or hurry to Gossett Volkswagen 1875 Covington Pike, where we're charging forward and charging less every day.
If you want it, we got it at Gossett Volkswagen.
All 36-month leases, 7,500 miles, 25 cents excess mileage. Jetta SMO 85397, MSRP 25916. Taos SMO 56598, MSRP 27011. Must finance through Volkswagen Financial Services. Includes all rebates and incentives. PF 895 excludes tax file and license with approved credit. Dealer stock only. See dealer for complete details. Offer valid through 11/30/25.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour with Johnny Radio. This hour brought to you by MemphisMoldInspector.com. Here once again is Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. You know this is always brought to you by my homie Stan Mosier. Man, the air you breathe is important, man, and it could be hazardous to your health if you have black mold in your crib. Make sure you don't. Call my friend, the only licensed mold inspector in the Mid-South. That is Stan Mosier with Memphis Mold Inspectors. Go to MemphisMoldInspectors.com for more information or give them a call at 901-292-7788. Man, you're going to be inside a lot. Make sure the air you breathe not killing you. You know what I'm saying? Now, Mo, we got some football. I hate that I don't have a whole lot of time. And I do know that I asked you something right before we went into the break, but I've already forgotten. Do you remember?
Well, I know Darian was hating because we haven't talked about the 49ers yet.
Oh, that's...
But we were talking about the Bears and the Vikings, and I'll keep it very short, very sweet, because I know we got to go soon with the great Lee Sterling coming up. I think the Vikings have a very real chance of winning, and I think it's not a coincidence. You got to pay attention to Vegas. If you gamble, pay attention to Vegas. Do not outsmart Vegas. They got the Vikings as the favorites, and in a game that I was going back and forth on, give me the Minnesota Vikings with an upset. If Russell Wilson didn't come into that game last week, the Giants would have beat them. And I think at home, in Minnesota, in that environment, I do not trust Caleb Williams at all. Give me the Vikings with a quote-unquote home division upset.
Are the Steelers going to be able to get back in the right spot, man? Like, they need this one. Aaron Rodgers looks so bad. Bengals, Steelers, Pittsburgh, 5.5-point favorite. Do you trust Aaron Rodgers against anybody, even the Bengals?
I trust Mike Tomlin. And I trust Mike Tomlin in this kind of spot. This is historically the spot that Mike Tomlin will come away with a win. It doesn't matter if it's the Bengals. It doesn't matter if it's Goliath himself. This is one of those weeks where it is a classic Mike Tomlin bounce-back game, fine line between making wine and squashing grapes. Give me the Steelers. I like the 5.5 Bengals, but I like the Steelers to win this game.
Steelers to win the dub, man. Mo Schefter, we love talking with you. Views from the 22. Tell everybody where they can find you, my man.
Mo_views22 on TikTok and Instagram. The power rankings are up. Make sure you see, make sure you like it, and make sure you argue with me because that's what I like to do.
And it's 1 through 32. And do me a favor. If you don't like it, make your own damn list. That's my man, Mo Schefter. We'll do it again next week, my friend.
Yes, sir. Love you, John. Enjoy the weekend.
That is my good homie, man. Ooh, now we get to talk with, like I just had a little bit of Mo action. I had my homies from Houston.
You're going from money to money to money to money to money.
Going to ParamountSports.com to Lee Sterling. The man makes you money. UFC fights, college football, the NFL. He does it all, and he does it better than you. It's going to be easy. We're going to break down a bunch of games on the other side. I'm going to tell you how to get the game of the week. And we're going to give you information about how you can subscribe to his picks. It is so damn easy. Go to ParamountSports.com and don't touch the dial because we got Lee Sterling, the handicap hip checker. Yeah, I like that. Being there just busting folks. Don't touch the dial. We're back in 2 shakes. Sports 56 98.5 FM.
Let Bryant Dacus and Brett Norsworthy take you home every afternoon. Sports Time on Sports 56. Weekdays from 3 to 6 here on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
The weekend is almost here, and the Hustle Hoedown is on at the Landers Center when the Memphis Hustle hosts the Austin Spurs in NBA G League action. Be there for the country-themed night Saturday at 7 p.m. Grab your tickets today at memphishustle.com.
Guns, guns, and more guns. Over 700 firearms in stock. Home defense guns, old guns, new guns, used guns, big guns, little guns. Every gun you can think of, Classic Arms has them. All brands like Glock, Sig, Colt, Ruger, Smith & Wesson, Browning, Beretta, Benelli, Remington, Winchester, and more. Guaranteed lowest prices in town. Only gun importer in the Mid-South. Free gun inspections and appraisals and free bore sighting for the upcoming deer season. Shop online at ClassicArmsOfMemphis.com or visit Classic Arms at 1740 Germantown Parkway behind Corky's Barbecue in Cordova.
Hi, I'm Glenda Hastings, owner of Napa Cafe, and I'm inviting you over for dinner. Treat yourself tonight with a delightful dinner of scrumptious combinations, fresh salads, homemade soups, or maybe start with an appetizer, like our baked Dungeness crab dip with manchego cheese, lemon, garlic, and French baguette toast. Drift into one of our fresh seafood dishes, like the caramelized sea scallops with curry beurre blanc, black forbidden rice, and Thai mango salad, or our ancho honey glazed salmon with creamy black bean puree, avocado pico de gallo, and jalapeno crema. Maybe you're looking for something cozy and comforting, like our Duroc pork chop with apple brandy demi-glaze and blue cheese bacon mashed potatoes. We have something for everyone. Napa Cafe, open Wednesday through Saturday for dinner starting at 5 o'clock. For reservations, visit our website at napacafe.com. Come join us. I'd sure love to see you.
Congratulations to Napa Cafe, celebrating 27 years of great food and service for you. Napa Cafe.
I'm Gary York. I'm the service director at Lexus in Memphis. Our service department wants to be more than just a place where you get your oil changed. We do glass repair, windshield replacement, recalibration of your camera and sonar systems, even wheel repair, tire replacement, all the things you would expect from a luxury automotive dealer. Please check out our website. You can schedule your appointment, check out our specials, hours of operation, or if you'd like to do it in person, please reach out to one of our associates at 901-271-5199.
Founded in 1991 by lifelong law enforcement officers, ProTech Security can perform all security services for personal or corporate clients. Uniformed armed guard, plainclothes officers, neighborhood patrols, violence in the workplace, event and party security, dignitary protection, and alarm response. Licensed and insured in Mississippi, Arkansas, and Tennessee. They are currently looking for armed security officers, retired law enforcement, and military personnel especially. Premium pay and no limit on hours worked. If interested, give them a call at ProTech Security, 901-274-3400.
Listen each and every Sunday morning at 10 a.m. and join Ottawald Presbyterian Church for worship. Ottawald is a PCUSA church located in Midtown Memphis.
Broadcasting from the Family Leisure Studios, we are Sports 56, WHBQ Memphis, and W253DF Memphis.
But you got to be willing to take the hit and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. This hour is brought to you by Tito's Vodka. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. It is a Friday, and you know what we do. Around 12 o'clock on Friday, don't you? We talk to the best in the business. Paramount Sports' very own Lee Sterling. By the way, go to ParamountSports.com just for the content. He's got videos up all the time. He's breaking down football. You want to learn a little something? Listen to Lee Sterling. Always listen to him here on Friday. But also, man, you need to jump on board. If you jumped on board, you might have been out there in Colorado with me. Hey, Lee, what's happening, my friend?
I'm good. Lot going on down your way. Big games here for our man Lane Kiffin. He keeps winning, and he keeps winning big. He can start adding zeros to his next contract, right?
Yeah, he's got that contract. Jimmy Sexton's got to be a happy guy, licking his lips, knowing that he is going to get paid.
You think he might be the first $15 million coach?
I think he has a chance to be. It's kind of crazy, the swirlings around his name and what everybody's saying. It's just been buck wild, to be honest with you. Now, I don't know if Ryan Silverfield over in Memphis has got the same kind of clout going on after last week. You called it, Lee. Holy moly, bro.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, unfortunately, you were right as usual, though. And it's good, though, for your, the people out there that you are, smart enough to join.
I feel bad for, followers of the Memphis program. They're right to every time.
I know.
Last 5, 6, 7 years, they take you up to the ledge and then
they drop you.
Yep.
Instead of bringing you back in and making everything wonderful, they drop you. But man,
isn't it like that? That's like when you're dating that girl. You're like, oh, I always wanted to go out with this girl. She goes out with you a couple times. Things are going great. And then all of a sudden, it's all over.
Bro, it happened to me with this young girl I was dating. And we went into Alfred's one night. And I don't know if you know much about hoops, but there was Pau Gasol was in there. And Pau Gasol stole my damn girlfriend. I'm like, bro, he's like 7 feet tall. Doesn't even speak English. You'd literally leaving with him and not me?
Brandon was telling me one time he went to USC. He was waiting for this girl. He wanted to go out with her. It took him like 6, 7 months. He asked her out to the biggest frat party. Sure enough, who shows up and steals his girl? Sean Salisbury.
Oh my gosh. That is amazing. Well, Memphis, I don't know if they can get off the mat, Lee, man. And this East Carolina football team, I had no clue until I looked at them this week. Bro, they're playing really good football. Like, when did this happen? I'm really scared of this East Carolina team right now. And believe it or not, East Carolina is favored over Memphis now.
Yeah, so no one expected this. This is what happens. You got to pay attention to what's going on in college football. It's a long, long season. East Carolina, historically, in the last couple of years, their defense has been absolutely horrendous. But now, all of a sudden, I mean, probably one of the best out there. In fact, number one in scoring D, 19 points per game allowed, yards per play allowed, and yards per game allowed. So, only around 326 yards per game. So, complementing their run and pass offense here. Memphis 2-10 straight up and 4-8 against the spread as a road underdog under Silverfield here. I like East Carolina, 34-24.
Looks like my pocketbook is rocking with the Pirates, bro. Jump off the Tiger bandwagon. That ship is sinking. Now, roll, Tide, roll. Talk about a big game this weekend. Alabama, 6-point favorite. But, man, John Mateer had the hand surgery, had so many high expectations. I got to admit, I love the kid, man. He loves his teammates, his offensive line. He's a gamer. But he hadn't been the same since his injury. He's going to have to be on point to beat Alabama and Ty Simpson. Who do you like? What's the right side with the Sooners and Ramma Jamma, Yellow Hammer, give them hell, Alabama, Bama -6?
Did you notice Alabama won that game against LSU last week? They're walking off the field like we beat Mississippi State. Like it was nothing.
Yep.
They weren't celebrating. This was not a normal Alabama-LSU game. So I think the game that they actually were looking forward to even more was this game because they got beat down last year in Norman, 24-3. Now, Jalen Milroe was the quarterback, so that's one of the reasons didn't have that passing threat that teams had to worry about. But, I watched the Oklahoma game against Tennessee, and I had Oklahoma. Turned to my two friends, and I'm like, we had the wrong side here. We somehow got lucky. And it happens sometimes, but you have to identify it sometimes and say, you know what, just because you won a bet doesn't mean that you're smart. Sometimes you made a mistake and you got lucky, and I got lucky in that game. John Mateer, not been the same quarterback since he was injured. He was averaging 303 yards a game. After the injury, 183 yards. I think with Ty Simpson a quarterback, they're going to do a number here on Oklahoma. Roll Tide, Alabama, 31-17.
Ty Simpson, how good is he? Because, again, you look at his numbers, 21 touchdowns, only 1 interception. He doesn't turn the ball over. He doesn't make the super duper wow plays. It just seems like he just runs DeBoer's offense.
Yeah, he's so good. How did the coaches not see it last year in practice?
I don't know.
I guess they just said, you know what, we don't want to, upset Jalen. We're going to keep him in, let him start. Must have been telling Ty, your time's coming. But, man, that must have been. If I'm on defense, I can tell you who's better. It's not that hard to figure out.
I bet they knew pretty quickly last year because he delivers a great catchable football. And, again, Ryan Grubbs is having fun with the offense. Georgia, though, holy moly, in Texas. Like, I don't know who the real Georgia is this year. I know that they're damn good. I know that I think Gunnar Stockton, I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just a hater. For some reason, I just, when I think of Georgia quarterbacks and Aaron Murray's and you think of, Matt Stafford's and just some of the guys that they've had come through. And then when Stetson Bennett was over there, the underdog story or whatever, for some reason, he's like the most boring vanilla quarterback I've seen at Georgia. And again, we've had some vanilla quarterbacks there. What is it? Yeah. Why don't I like Gunnar Stockton?
He's not playing for your team. Playing for your team, you like him a lot, like a lot of guys out there. Kid is, he's probably not going to be much of an NFL quarterback, but he hustles. His team believes in him.
Yeah, they do.
Well enough. He throws well enough and he runs well enough. Not pretty. He's not a thoroughbred. Doesn't look, exciting to watch, but gets the job done. And I just think I love rematch games where a team last year. We had Georgia. They went into Texas. No one was on the side we were on. Told everyone Georgia's. They're going to come in with a chip on their shoulder. Texas is high and mighty, thinking they're the greatest team ever, sitting at number one, the rankings, and Georgia took them down. Now the shoe's on the other foot. Longhorns are the desperate team, given little chance of pulling off the upset. They have to run the table to get in the college football playoff. Georgia, they're sitting at about a 92% chance making the playoffs. Here's the kicker. Texas is going to study film for 2 weeks, in my opinion. And they're going to pick apart every single snap Gunnar Stockton has played, and they're going to say, okay, got to look through 8 or 10 different plays, but here's a certain type of look he has trouble with. Here's a certain defense he misreads. They're going to try to throw everything at him they can, different schemes, and I think Texas is hungry, and I think Arch Manning has kind of found some success recently. Wrong team favored. Texas straight up over Georgia, 31-28.
Man, what a wild season it's been for the Longhorns. What a wild season it's been for Arch Manning. Struggled very, very bad earlier, and now next thing you know, we got Texas against Georgia. Wrong team favored. Hook 'em horns. National football. By the way, National Football League has been buck wild, and you have this game that we're going to talk about it today, and I've been talking about it all week. It always scares me when I see something that just looks to me so easy. The Chiefs and the Broncos. I've watched the Broncos play so much. Their defense is so legit, it's not funny. They hit quarterbacks. They punish quarterbacks. Nick Benito's killing folks. Their secondary is ridiculous. Problem is, Sean Payton, look, you might be able to scheme some things up, but Bo Nix ain't. He just is not Drew Brees. He can't hit the average throw. His footwork is terrible. They go 3 and out more than any team in the NFL, and they've been winning by the hair of their chinny chin. I feel like the Chiefs, this is the right spot. Is this one easy? Do we just jump all over the Chiefs, Spags, Andy Reid, and say, go Chiefs, go?
Have you ever seen a team more questioned with this kind of record? Nah, never. I haven't. Not even close. So here's how it comes out. Patrick Surtain looks like he's probably coming back. If he does as good as the defense was, it's going to be even better. Then game is in Denver. This has the look of a snobber-knocker game. Game's going to be decided by the last possession, maybe the last play. If you take Denver and you're getting 3.5, 4, and I got 4 on this game, you could be sitting there down 10. You could be down 6, 7.
Backdoor cover.
You're in. There you go. And I do think it's coming down to the last series. And for that reason, you take the points here, and not going to be pretty. Nix may throw for 145. He might have to run for 70. I am a little shocked that Sean Payton hasn't got more out of him in the second year here. He has regressed, but I think they have enough here. Stay in the game here. One possession game, you take the points. Home team, better defense. Kansas City escapes 17-16. Denver covers.
17-16, low-scoring affair in Mile High Stadium. Now, the Buffalo Bills, bro, man, like, they're an interesting team right now.
Yep.
They play a Bucks team that's in Baker, and they get healthy at the right time. Both teams are 6-3. Buffalo 4-1 on the road. Road Warriors. The Buccaneers are 4-1 on the road. They're Road Warriors. Bills are good at home, 4-1. What's the right side? Bills are a 5.5-point favorite.
Yeah. So here's the way I see this game. Buffalo has a real weakness, and they cannot stop the zone blocking off-tackle running play. Just can't do it. Don't have the personnel. And the Dolphins exploited that with A-Chain. Had over 200 yards rushing last week. Problem is, Tampa Bay, Bucky Irvin's not playing, not walking through that door. Mike Evans, Chris Godwin out. You can sense that Baker Mayfield just is frustrated. And teams are starting to figure out without those three guys, it's like three of the top four weapons, how do we stop them? And they're able to do it. He can't get by throwing to those tight ends. Cade Otton, are you kidding me? Looks like an otter out there. He's not good enough. He can't catch the ball and go 60, 70 yards. If he catches the ball and gets 5 yards, you're lucky. I just think Josh Allen really has back-to-back bad games here. I think it's a bounce back here for Buffalo. At home, one of the last home games here for them. This crowd's going to be going wild. Bills 28-20 over the Bucks.
Bills dropping them Bucks, baby.
Yep.
Now, we got a great game of the week. I'll be down there. It is my daughter's last home game. Unless they have a college football playoff game down at the Vault, then this will be the last one I see her on
How
the
about
field,
Miami?
man.
You know they could get sent to Miami?
That would be wild, too. The ACC
How great would
such
that
a
be?
mess.
You and I getting together,
Heck
huh?
yeah,
On
man.
South
I'm in.
Beach?
I'm down.
Okay.
I am
All right.
so in. The Rebels, though, man, they are. I was shocked when I saw this line. I mean, listen, I know that Florida's struggling, and I know Florida got them last year, and I know that everybody wants to exact their revenge. You have the Gators fan base who all believes that Lane's coming to Florida. Oxford fans are going back and forth. It's been a Twitter war, but the seventh-ranked Ole Miss Rebels, a 13-point favorite, 13.5 is what I'm seeing. Over the Gators. What's the right side?
Yeah, anyone wants to get this game, I think I've got the right side of it. Is the line too high or not low enough? You want to get it for free? 800-400-9741. Again, the number, 800-400-9741. We will give you this game for free. We're on a roll. NFL 31-9 run right now, last 8 weeks. It's an average of right at 4-1. That's right, 4-1 each and every week for 8 straight weeks. How'd you like to do that? You want to hop on board? Call Lee's NFL Sunday Golden Ticket. Just go to ParamountSports.com. $197, 5 selections for 4 straight weeks. $197, one place, ParamountSports.com.
I'm telling you, thank you to the NFL and Lee Sterling, and also some UFC action, some college games for sending me to Colorado again, Lee. I appreciate it.
All right.
Everybody jump on board, be blessed. Have a great weekend, and I do hope I get to go down to South Beach and watch a little Hurricanes and Rebels.
There we go, buddy. All right.
That's
Have a
my
great
friend
weekend.
Lee Sterling. Now, if you haven't been on board, which kind of sucks for you, you might want to call my buddy Bill. He buys houses, any house, any area, as is, as simple as that. 901-406-1101. That's 901-406-1101. Pick up the phone and give him a call. He comes out there, makes you an offer. You agree, guaranteed to close in 5 short days. You will have your cash. If your house is in foreclosure, don't call 901-406-1101. If you are inherited somebody's house and you need to get back, let's say down to, I don't know, let's say you're going down to Cali. And you're like, I can't be staying here in Memphis. Well, guess what? You don't have to stay. Take care of this piece of property. Just call 901-406-1101. Get your cash in 5 days and file them back and enjoy life. Any house, any area, as is. It really is as simple as that. Call my buddy Bill. 901-406-1101. That's Bill at I Buy Houses. Bro, I love Lee in so many aspects. And again, I love especially what he's done in the National Football League this year. It's been fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. But bro, like the Broncos game, Am I crazy? Like, I keep watching that team, and Bo Nix has been, I think, straight trash.
And they've won 7 in a row.
All by the hair of their chinny chin chin. They beat a Raiders team that got rid of everybody and is trash, and Geno Smith is broken like nobody's business by a field goal. And by the way, the Raiders missed a field goal, or this thing's going into overtime.
Not wrong.
Texans didn't even have C.J. Stroud. They only beat them by a field goal late, and they were trailing in the first half. Goodness gracious, the Giants, they beat them by 1 point on a freaking miracle. They beat the Jets, who the Jets just suck. And I'm sorry, Justin Fields, you're such a nice guy.
Yes.
There's only 32 jobs in the NFL, and I just don't think you're one of the top 32 quarterbacks in the world.
And you know what? That's okay.
It's okay. No, he's a good football player. Yeah. He's going to be a backup. He's not a starting dude. Hell, you can make a damn good living. Ask Chase Daniels. That little man played in like
Chad Henne.
Dude,
Seneca Wallace. Can we keep going,
dude? The dude with the mullet, man. I love him. Who's the mullet man? He was the starting quarterback for a while. He's a weirdo.
The boss,
dude. He cut his mullet off, and I think that was the reason he wasn't so good.
What team?
Man, he started for the Colts a few times. I mean, he's been all over the damn league.
Curtis Painter.
Gunner.
Man, just talked about Curtis Painter, man.
No, man, I'm not talking about Curtis Painter out of Purdue. Dead gummit, y'all know who I'm talking about.
Colts.
Man, he had a funky hair. Then he went to Arizona. This is gonna drive me nuts, man. 901-360-8255.
Yeah, they gotta help us with this one, because I'm just starting to name random slow dog quarterbacks.
Man, it's not.
I was about to throw John Skelton out there.
I mean, you've had Jacoby Brissett. You've had Matt Ryan.
Gardner Minshew, John.
Gardner Minshew. Thank you, dude. I was wanting to say Gunner, and I knew it wasn't. It's Gardner.
If you said Gunner, I probably would have rounded
John, those are your callers jumping in, man. That was live on air, baby.
Thank you for helping me and my brain, because I wasn't going to get through it. I was literally like, how did I lose this one? But yeah, like Gardner Minshew.
Since we're not doing Hardwood today, did you hear about the BYU cat that got arrested? Beat the guard for BYU?
Nope, I have not.
Man, he got a DUI at 11 in the morning.
Wait. 11 in the a.m.?
Yeah. He's a happy hour listener, John.
I think so, too. So, we're talking about, please tell me it wasn't their basketball player.
Yeah.
No.
One of the starting guards, which this don't really look good because, they got an honor code at BYU, which you really can't do nothing.
Kennard Davis Jr., top 10 BYU star, was arrested on suspicion of DUI. Oh, he crashed, bro.
All right.
Ouch.
My thing was, y'all ain't got practice. If y'all practice early in the morning for you to catch a DUI at 11.
Man, this is not good, bro.
It's not good at all.
Like, don't be drinking that early, Holmes.
Hey, I mean, you do it, try to encourage, at least get to noon.
Like, yeah, well, you know what it is, again, like, if you want to do day drinking, day drink. Just don't get in the car.
Yeah.
It's pretty simple.
Uber.
Like, I don't know if y'all know. Y'all don't see me driving a lot, do you?
Well, I mean, no, but...
Because I'm smart.
But everywhere you go that I've been with you in those capacities, you haven't drove. You Uber.
Mm-hmm.
You and Chaz, y'all got a ride.
No, I ain't doing that. Last thing I need, blue lights and going to jail because I did something stupid.
Hey, man, we got to work this wedding thing out, too.
Oh, Lord. What do you mean?
You going tomorrow, too?
Dude, we got to figure. I just realized I'm in deep trouble.
Yeah, deep trouble.
Yeah,
I'm in deep trouble.
I'm off tomorrow. I'm hanging. That's what I'm saying. I ain't got to work tomorrow. I'm all in.
I got an issue, bro. I thought the wedding was at 1:15.
No, it's at 3. You know what? When you said something about the daughter and cheerleading, in it. That's it.
I'm supposed to be in Oxford, so I was going to go to the wedding from 1:15, and I figure I'll be done by 2:30. I would head straight to Oxford, be there by 4, get with my daughter before the game, go.
No, it's at 3 o'clock, dog. And then I got one better for you.
Why is it that I put it in my thing? Like, even my wife said it was at 1:15.
No later than 3:45 if you read that other little invitation. says it will start no later than 3:45.
I'm trying to figure out who told them that a black wedding was going to start at 1 o'clock.
That's why they said 3:30, but no later than 3:45 on the thing. But you know what?
Dude,
I got something for him. I've been putting my head on his body the past couple weeks anyway.
11:15. I think I put it in 11:15 and time at 1:15 because that's what I got in my calendar.
So what time you got to be at Ole Miss?
I got to be there. I'm supposed to be there no later than 4 o'clock in the damn gym with them.
So how you gonna work this out, dog?
I don't know if you know I love you, Anthony, more than anything.
I knew it.
But that's my daughter, and she would never, ever, ever, ever forgive me if I.
What if we bring the wedding to
Oxford? Senior Day, Parents' Day for your daughter. You know, last cheerlead, like last game, she going.
We got to get on his head anyway because you don't plan no wedding in November.
Dude, that's why I got married in October because I knew that nobody's going to miss football.
Wedding.
That ain't on him, y'all. If y'all know the new Anthony saying that ain't on him,
It ain't
y'all.
on him. But Gabe Coombe did it too.
Yeah,
He made me miss the LSU Ole Miss game.
I can defend Sane because
But you still ain't forgave him.
Sane is not a football guy.
No, he's not, Judge.
You know,
No,
so this don't even register for
I
him.
texted him the other
good
night
point.
and he wasn't even watching the Grizzly game. I was like, "What you doing, man?"
He ain't
He's
even
like, I
watching
ain't
the
watching right
Grizzlies?
now. I'm getting ready for the wedding.
Listen, I don't know why I wouldn't watch it either, bro. It just makes
I
your
ain't watching
stomach hurt.
either. I'm not gonna lie.
He was busy though. He was getting ready for the wedding. He wasn't just saying the
I
hell.
ain't got no wedding. They just, you know,
Dude,
they
my
having
heart.
a real slow dog.
Judge in a kerfuffle. Look, that's
Well,
what a
I'll tell you one
kerfuffle
thing,
looks
at
like.
least I can go to the bachelor party tonight. Isn't that all that really matters? Isn't that where the love is?
I mean, that's where the excitement is.
Oh man,
for us at least, anyway.
It ain't gonna be no fun. Ain't gonna be nobody else. Pizza party.
dude, whatever.
Cold-blooded.
Man, I cannot believe this. You know what, man? I should never be in charge of anything, man. Chas, look at the invitation. Don't trust me.
I know that, Judge.
How is it y'all didn't tell me when I was saying
3:30, no later than
1:15?
3:45.
I didn't know that you thought that black people were gonna have a morning wedding. But
Yeah, ain't nobody doing no more in the wedding though, dog.
I would because I got stuff I want to do another part of the day. But when you mentioned it yesterday, I was like, he actually thought these black folks finna get married it early.
I figured, man, you get married at 1:15.
That's a
You
dope
party
time.
till like 6, and then they hop on an airplane and go somewhere for like the
think like
vacation.
you. But I know how it works.
Yeah, John, ain't no sense in messing with that because that Oxford is an hour drive too. So.
Oh, it's not that. It's also like the parking.
Yeah. It's football, and then you said it's senior day.
day. Yeah, it's like I mean,
It's
like
totally
other
senior
parents,
day.
like we're going, like
Yeah, you on the field, right?
yeah, I'm walking out with my baby. You know, like you don't just like.
That's televised. That's on ESPN.
I don't know, bro.
Probably is an ESPN game. I'll check.
You want to check my sexy ass out?
We'll also have that game right here on Sports 56 98.5.
Oh, that is the truth. We are going to be covering that bad boy.
You see, John did not ask for help from the listeners. Which one should I go to?
Bro, no, I love Anthony. I want to be in that. Dude, I let Anthony and me, you know how tight we are. I'm a groomsman for a reason, and now I feel like the biggest ass of a groomsman in the history of the world.
But then when you accepted the invite, we didn't know it was going to be on senior day.
No, I didn't. I just also thought like...
You thought that it would have worked out time-wise.
Yeah.
You thought he'd have had an 8-minute wedding like you.
Well, I mean, if we had an 11 a.m. game, I could definitely done the senior stuff, done the game, and then been here at the 3:30 wedding.
You could have did the senior stuff. Yeah, you pretty much could have did that. You
But
probably
now-
would have stayed the whole game, but...
Damn, man.
You know what? Son should just get married at the Grove. Bring it down there.
Why not?
Dude, everybody texting. I got 50 Gardner Miss shoes. Thank y'all so much. I really appreciate it. I really, really appreciate y'all. Westview, by the way, if you want to watch the game for high school football, something about... never mind. It's not, I think it's this app, well, if you think.
They it will be on ESPN.
Did you want them their viruses, John?
Yeah, probably did. But man, I got to take a time out. I got to pay a few bills, and I did want to remind you something that's very important. Like, I have 2 places to be at once. Have you ever felt like that? And you're just like, man, and you decide, you know what? If I'm supposed to be 2 places at once, let's just let both of them be dissatisfied, and let's go enjoy myself. I'm taking myself to the Owner's Box Sports Bar and Grill at Lakeland's Town Square.
I like the smug look that you got on your face when you said it.
Yeah, because like,
you can't do no worse.
Hey, man, realize he was in a kerfuffle.
Somebody's going to be disappointed. Might as well disappoint you both. I'm going to go enjoy my day. Lakeland Town Square, Owner's Box Bar and Grill. I'm going to eat some fire grub, drink some great beer. They got Tito's everywhere, 24 beers on taps, football games galore, more TVs than you can shake a stick at. I'm telling you, Owner's Box Sports Bar and Grill. Make those disappointments. Turn those frowns upside down, because I promise you, you're going to have a good time out at the Owner's Box. Don't touch the dial. I got T-Money, Uncle Brasky, Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. Available locally on your radio dial as well as around the world online at sports56whbq.com. Take us with you everywhere by downloading the Sports 56 app. And at home, just say, Alexa, play Sports 56. Wherever you are, it's easy to stay tuned to Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
At Jason's Deli, when you're dining in or picking up curbside, you can expect wholesome food and no surprises, just delicious sandwiches, crisp salads, and quick quality meals made with the freshest ingredients and no artificial trans fats, MSG, high fructose corn syrup, or artificial colors and dyes. Around here, a lot of thought goes into what we put into our food and what we take out of it, because you're not just taking a bite, you're getting a taste of who we are. New items are constantly being created to expand our menu for all tastes and special diets, with vegan and gluten-free options available. Convenience and on-time delivery you can count on. It's just a click away at jasonsdeli.com, so whether you need to feed 5 people or 5,000, the team at Jason's Deli, they have the credentials and the commitment to keep you satisfied. Freshness is nearby at Jason's Deli, with locations at Ridgeway in the Park Place Center, Poplar and Highland, Germantown Road in Cordova, and on Goodman Road in Olive Branch. Jason's Deli. It's wholesome food and no surprises.
The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event is rocking at Gossett Hyundai 1956 Covington Pike. Right now, 2025 Hyundai Elantra is only $273 a month. How about 2026 Hyundai Venue? We Gossett $289 a month. And 2026 Ioniq 9 SEL 88 combined MPGE with electric range of 320 miles, $459.79 a month. Plus 0% for 60 months and no payments for 90 days available. And every Gossett Hyundai comes with America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty and the Hyundai Assurance. So hurry to the Gossett Hyundai Getaway Sales Event at Gossett Hyundai 1956 Covington Pike, or online anytime at HyundaiGossett.com.
If you want it, we got it at Gossett Motor Cars.
Venue TU 424-635, Elantra SUO 88-418, Ioniq TY 000-839, MSRP 68-840, includes all rebates and incentives, PF 895, excludes tax title and license. See dealer for complete details. Offer valid through end of the month with approved credit. Dealer stock only. Must finance through HMA. Not all customers will qualify.
Hi, this is Troy Five-Ash, owner of Five-Ash Roof Services. I wanted to take a minute and discuss advertising with you. There are so many websites that list the best service provider in your area. Even the BBB has an accredited list. You know the one thing they all have in common? A company like mine has to pay to get on that list. So that begs the question, can those lists be trusted? You know what can be trusted? History. We've been around for almost 30 years providing customers with the best service and the best products that we possibly can. So if you need a roof, siding, or gutters, give us a call. We'll come talk to you and let you decide for yourself whether or not we know what we're talking about. Five-Ash Roof Services. Best products, best warranties, and in many cases, the best price. We're fair, honest, and ethical. 367-0050 or memphisroofer.com. 367-0050 or memphisroofer.com.
Five-Ash Roofing, it's what we do. We're here for you.
Ready to shine, Memphis? Drive clean all month long with unlimited wash plans at Club Car Wash. Stop by any 4 Club locations in Greater Memphis or visit clubcarwash.com today.
Club Car Wash. Join the club.
All 20,000 per year, 25 cents excess mileage, 650 acquisition fee, K4 SC 182 921, MSRP 24,850, Sorrento SG 405 858, MSRP 34,275, K5 TS 421 572, MSRP 29,540. Includes all rebates and incentives, PF 895, must finance through KFA, excludes tax title and license with approved credit. Dealer stock only. See dealer for complete details. Offer valid through 11/30/2025.
Hey Jeff, I heard it was the Kia Season of New Tradition sales event over at Gossett Kia South Mount Moriah.
You heard right, Randy. We're closing the year out with our strong tradition of low pricing. 2025 Kia K4 LXS $145 a month, $39.95 due at signing. 2025 Kia Kia Sorento LX, $172 per month, $49.95 due at signing. And a 2026 Kia K5 LXS, $192 a month, $39.95 due at signing, and all 24-month lease.
And they're all equipped with Kia's 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty.
You can't beat that. So whether you live in Horn Lake, South Haven, Olive Branch, or Memphis, you'll be happy at Gossett Kia on Mount Moriah.
That's Gossett Kia, 2680 Mount Moriah, or online, KiaMountMoriah.com.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. This hour is brought to you by Tito's Vodka. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Keep it 100.
Welcome back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. It's a Friday. You know we're going to talk with little T-Money and Uncle Brasky, get their plays. We talked with Lee Sterling from ParamountSports.com earlier. If you want the game of the week absolutely free, Ole Miss, Florida, 800-400-9741. We also had, we had a couple huge men. Aiden McNeil, a sophomore over at Houston High School, their left tackle. We had their left guard, Steven Adams, 73, a freshman, two monster men as Houston's going on the road to beat up on Ravenwood tonight. Gotta love that. Talk with my man, Mo Schefter, about some NFL action. But I do got to tell you, man, all you people out there that are listening, thank goodness I get to bring you all these wonderful people and also get to bring cleanliness into your life. Y'all know my people over at High Low, the cleanest team in town. Go to MrCleanTeam.com. It's that simple. If you need commercial janitorial cleaning, industrial cleaning, post-construction cleaning, setup and moving, one-time cleaning, everyday cleaning, whatever you need, all you got to do is go to High Low. They got you covered. That's HILO. But to get to them, you just go to MrCleanTeam.com. That's MrCleanTeam.com. Get the JDR guarantee. That's right. If you find any debris, they'll clean it up until you are absolutely satisfied. Nobody does it like High Low. How low can you go? All the way to the floor. Man, they clean from the top. And they never stop. Everybody clap your hands. MrCleanTeam.com.
That's going to be their next promo.
Money, man. What's up, money?
Hey, Johnny, how you doing, brother? How's everybody doing up there at the studio?
I'm doing pretty good. I feel bad. I feel bad. I got to be in two places at once on Saturday, and I don't know how to do that.
Well, you trying to go to the game?
Well, I mean, I'm going to go to the game. I'm also supposed to be a groomsman in Anthony Sain's wedding, and I just found out. I thought his wedding was at 1:15. It's at 3:30.
Well, can I tell you what I'd do?
What would you do?
I'd go to the wedding.
Oh, my daughter's last game ever as a cheerleader for Ole Miss on senior day when I was supposed to walk out on the field with her.
Oh, well, you didn't say all that.
Yeah, it's not like this is Citadel.
So you're supposed to be walking with one of your best buds.
And my daughter at the same time.
And your daughter at the same time.
I need a doppelganger.
Yeah, you do. Who can we find?
Do you remember Vinny Chase from that movie on HBO?
What movie? Vinny Chase.
Like it was a TV show, and they were like, I feel like there was drama, Turtle, Vinny Chase.
Entourage.
Entourage.
Vinny Chase can fill in for me.
Mm-hmm.
What about Tony? I thought Tony Vitello was your guy.
Tony V could do it for
sure. He's
show.
in San Francisco now.
Yeah, man, he's too far, man. He ain't got time to get back here for this.
So you're in quite a pickle.
Yeah, I am.
Not pickleball, but a pickle.
No, this is not pickleball. This is the pickle. By the way, what would y'all do? 901-360-8255. Sissy's Log Cabin text and listen line. Life's too short for ordinary joy. You got to go to your daughters, right?
John, all they need to send back is either friend or daughter. Like that's all they need to say, friend or daughter.
Daughter, they got to, man.
What? Here, let me ask you this. I know what your daughter's going to say.
Oh, she would smoke me. He's probably not going to say very nice things either, since I've known about it for 3 months.
He gonna
So
talk.
you're getting cussed either way.
Yeah, he gonna talk cash money, but he gonna forgive you.
Yeah, he will forgive me.
You put your face on one of them iPads.
You know,
yo.
I mean, you know his little shorty Gabe, dude. If Gabe had something special, he would have to do that. I mean, it's just what a parent has to do.
Yeah.
I'm just
you
glad
couldn't
he's a
turn
parent.
Gabe down. Gabe started hard to turn down anyway. Such a good kid.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. All right, well, we know what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be in Oxford, man. But where are you going to be tomorrow?
You know what? I'm going fishing down Woodland Lake. It is beautiful out. I got a crappie update from my buddy Doug Petty down at Woodland Lake, and he said if you can't catch any crappie right now, you got no business fishing. Just kind of like when Brasky's out and about and he's fishing amongst the people down there. I don't know where he was, down in Gold Strike last night, fishing amongst the regulars down there, whatever.
Did you catch the gash or did you catch some cash?
But you'll have to get Uncle Brasky about that.
Did Brasky catch the gash or did he catch a little cash?
I caught a little bit of cash, Johnny.
Did that lead to the gash?
Well, I don't know yet. It takes a day or two before that sets in.
It's a good point. That's a great point. So were you?
You'll know in a couple of days whether you need to go get a shot.
Well, you heard it from the man himself. It's easy to fix.
So is this, Johnny, wait a minute. So is this actually your daughter's last game, cheerleading?
Last home game it is.
Graduating?
Yeah, she's graduating, man. It's gone by that quick.
Lee, Johnny. That's 4 years, or was she here 5?
4.
That went by quick, brother.
Yeah, it did.
You could always tell her drag it out another year. That's what most people at Ole Miss do. Make it 5, man.
Or you could just tell saying you'll catch his next wedding.
No. This is the This is the one and the only. This is the last. This is it. He's in love, man. Boy, I'm glad I didn't say that. That was ham, y'all.
I'll take my egg.
That was either bacon or ham.
That was you, man. I'm egg. So what you mean bacon or ham? That meant it was you. You're bacon.
I'm bacon. You're eggs.
You keep forgetting.
That's right. So, Money, man, tell me a little something, man. What happened in Memphis last Friday, bro? How did
Well, I'll tell you what happened, and I've been saying this all week. Money was in the game last week. We ended up getting in the game. I broke a couple of the scalpers down. I didn't have any tickets, but I go up to the guy and I said, "Hey, man, what's the ticket?" He's like, $25 a ticket. I said, how about 10? No, man. How about 20? I didn't want to do 20 just yet. And I told him, I said, once them fireworks go off, like that's the start of the game when the fireworks go off. I said, when them fireworks go off, that ticket you got is going to be about as worthless as one of those Christmas cards you put on the mantle up there. You can just add that ticket up there because it ain't going to be worth anything. So I got in for $15.
Good job.
To the game. But this is what I was going to say. First off, the tailgate was sad. Okay. It was a Friday night. I get the playoffs. High school football playoffs were going on, and a lot of good teams were playing. A lot of people were playing, going to those games. But the crowd was sad. Tiger Lane was sad. There was no energy whatsoever at Tiger Lane. That spilled out into Simmons Liberty Bowl Memorial Stadium. The crowd was sad. The team came out sad. Came out flat. The crowd was flat. Everything was flat, and you got beat. So I put that on all you fans out there talking all that noise about other people going. Well, if y'all are the people always going, are y'all always that sad? I'm talking to you, Tiger Nation.
Yeah, they need to show up, don't they?
I mean, y'all are going, nobody wants to go to the game. Well, nobody wants to go to the games because it's sad. No energy, sad, and no energy. Did I say that?
Yep. You know what, man? We need to open up a Tito's tent down there and get everybody a little bit more lively.
Well, I'll tell you what, they had the other vodka people down there, and
Yeah,
they
that's
had a
why
line
they were
of
sad.
people, and it was sad. They couldn't get anybody crunk. I thought this was crunk. Y'all were a crunk city, and Memphis AF and all that y'all talk about. Y'all are sad. This Tiger Nation was sad. And I'm a Silverfield guy, but, man, come on, man.
35 points in the first half, bro. Stop somebody.
Bro. So, I mean, it was sad.
It was painful. Now,
it was bad, dog.
Brasky, you had a lot of fun last week. Y'all just beat up on Citadel, just kind of chilled.
Well, you also forgot we beat the hell out of Memphis in basketball Tuesday night.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
that was sad.
That was
and what
painful.
I'm upset about is why money would spend $15 to go in the game. The last time they let me in a Memphis game, it was because I was in jail and I needed to fill the stands. That was your punishment to go down there and watch a game.
Well, I'm trying to support the local economy, Brasky.
What, the scalper that needed to go buy a couple of bucks of cocaine or something? You only got $15.
Can you freebose cocaine for $15?
I don't think so.
I don't. Can't you buy a couple of rocks? It's been so long since I've hung out with Hunter Biden. I really don't know the price, but I don't know.
It's been so long since you smoked crack.
When I was hanging out with Hunter.
You're the reason. You're the what happened in Arkansas, aren't you?
Well, I mean, whenever you're at the strip joint, what do you think?
That is true. That is true. Now, guess what, boys? I am going to put y'all on hold because we're going to come back and we're going to get into making a little bit of money. I got T-Money. I got Uncle Brasky. We got big bets. Jacques Lecoq has weighed in on a game that he wants to put out. He says he's 9-6-1 on the year. I haven't been putting his picks out because I didn't believe him, and I'd forgot about it most of the time of the year. Also got to play for my homie Red. So we're going to give you all of our bets on the other side. And then after you win money, guess what you can do? You can celebrate like me and my
Anthony
man.
Saint.
No, my man Ham did yesterday. You know, we went to Los Cabos.
Oh, yeah, I heard.
Yeah, bro. We went in
This
there.
is my last week not being able to go. My schedule changes next week.
I got a big old fat, like 32-ounce draft beer. Had me, what did I get? A chili relleno, a taco, rice and beans for $6.49, Holmes. He got a chimichanga. What was it, like $8?
They're like $8, yeah.
Man, I went in there, I drank, I fed this fool and myself, tipped $10 and still got out of there without spending $30. Telling you, Los Cabos at Summer and Graham, that's where the flavors of Mexico melt in your mouth. We're back in two shakes. T-Money, Uncle Brasky. This is going to be all of our brain power put into one. We're going to give you our best bets for the weekend. Sports 56, 98.5 FM.
Start your day with Sports 56 Mornings with Greg Gaston and Eli Savoy. Weekday mornings from 7 to 10, right here on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
The weekend is almost here, and the Hustle Hoedown is on at the Landers Center when the Memphis Hustle hosts the Austin Spurs in NBA G League action. Be there for the country-themed night Saturday at 7 p.m. Grab your tickets today at memphishustle.com.
If wedding bells are in your future, you need an unforgettable engagement ring from a jeweler you can trust. And that's been James Gaddis Jewelers for over 60 years. With a huge selection and the best prices, James Gaddis is a master jeweler and diamondologist. Beautiful jewelry from James Gaddis is always the right choice. Choose from rings to earrings, necklaces to bracelets, and gemstones to watches. Layaway and financing available. James Gaddis Jewelers, 4900 Poplar, online at GaddisJewelers.com and Instagram at Gaddis Jewelers. Say I do at James Gaddis Jewelers.
I'm Gary York. I'm the service director at Lexus in Memphis. Our service department wants to be more than just a place where you get your oil changed. We do glass repair, windshield replacement, recalibration of your camera and sonar systems, even wheel repair, tire replacement, all the things you would expect from a luxury automotive dealer. Please check out our website. You can schedule your appointment, check out our specials, hours of operation, or if you'd like to do it in person, please reach out to one of our associates at 901-271-5199.
To NST, it's never just another case. It's your shot at getting life back on track. Real help, real heart. 35 years and still winning. NST is the way to go. Call 683-7000 or go online at nstlaw.com.
Hey, Marty McNate at Gossett Volkswagen Germantown. I hear the Volkswagen deal days are on during the Sign Then Drive sales event.
That's right, Randy. 0 down payment, 0 security deposit, 0 first month payment, and 0 do it signing now available. Plus, take your pick. 2025 Jetta Sport or 2025 Taos S, $199 a month.
And you were telling me about that 2025 Volkswagen ID Buzz First Edition all-wheel drive. $10,000 $1,000 off.
Don't miss out on the Sign Then Drive sales event. 0 down payment, 0 security deposit, 0 first month payment, 0 do it signing now available. So come see me, Marty McNade at Gossett Volkswagen Germantown, 7420 Winchester Road, or shop online at GossettVWG.com. And remember, your future is what you make it.
That's Gossett Volkswagen, 7420 Winchester Road. Taos SMO 56598, MSRP 2711, Jetta SMO 851138, MSRP 25916, Buzz SHO 19804, MSRP 72835, $2,500 rebate, 7500 Gossett discount plus finance through Volkswagen Financial Services, includes all rebates and incentives, excludes tax on license for the approved credit dealer stock only. See dealer for complete details. Offer valid through 11/30/25.
4.9-liter V8, 0 to 60, and I'm about to find out.
Now, back to Sports 56 Happy Hour on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. This hour is brought to you by Tito's Vodka. Here once again, Johnny Radio.
Back to a little Sports 56 Happy Hour. I'm your buddy Johnny Radio. Man, the Memphis Tigers, by the way, they got a little bit of pain coming their way. Luckily, they got UNLV on Sunday. And then on Thursday, they're gone. And they get to play that Purdue team that just beat the brakes off Alabama last night. That Purdue team looks nasty.
Remember, John, they better beat UNLV. We've already talked about how putrid UNLV has been. What was that, Montana and UT Martin?
They're 1-2 on the season,
Right,
and their losses are, UT Martin and the Grizzlies.
And to be
Montana
fair,
Grizzlies.
I think they got a few guys out, but you still can't.
You better win that game.
You can't give up 102 to Montana, man. I'm just saying, I don't know what Montana got up there. I didn't even know they played basketball in Montana.
The Grizz, bro. They're the original
Well,
Grizz.
Phil Jackson hang out in Montana, man.
I thought that,
Really? Because he got a weed stash up there.
Yeah. He got farms. And yeah, John, you love go hang with Phil Jackson up there.
Hitting on the lettuce and everything.
Yeah. Out of people's way, number land.
It takes money to have that lettuce, if you know it, and to get honey. But I also know that it takes also a lot of hard work out there, people. And if you're a serious worker and you need a serious van for serious work, I got you covered. 4430 American Way in Memphis is the Mercedes-Benz Van Center. They're a part of the Tag Truck Center family. They're driven to keep you on the road. Go to sprintervans.com or give them a call at 901-237-9302. They got everything from passenger vans, crew vans, cargo vans, custom chassis. If you need one van, a new van, a used van, or a whole fleet of van, they have you covered, and they are driven to keep you on the road. Again, Mercedes-Benz Vans Center, part of the Tag Truck Center family, right there at 4430 American Way, right here in Memphis, Tennessee. Money, you're a serious worker, bro. What we working on today? Where are we putting our hard-earned money?
Well, I tell you what, we've been working. Who did Jacques Lecoq have?
Dude, Jacques today has, let me pull it up. Mr. Lecoq has, he says he's taking Texas Longhorns in the points, and he says,
okay,
I'm going Boomer Sooner against Alabama. Well, that's a loss. I like Alabama.
Ooh, well, then I'm fading his butt.
Well, I kind of like the Texas one. I ain't going to lie to you, man.
I like Texas okay. Yeah, I like the Texas one okay, but man, it's tough to bet against Ramajama these days.
Yeah, Ty Simpson be like cold-blooded.
They didn't cover last week, though.
No, they didn't. They were looking ahead to this.
Nobody
week.
did. All the teams that normally cover did not.
Indiana was like throwing the game.
Ohio State. Indiana,
Ohio State was like
pretty
chilling
much
in the first half.
Memphis, Alabama. And then we got into the NFL and got sadder and sadder as the weekend went on. But that's okay. That was last week, Johnny. This is a new week. And I've been talking to, Big Slender and Red and those guys about getting our plays together for the weekend. And Johnny and listeners and everybody there at the studio, just remember, I don't know your bankroll any more than you know mine. And with that being said, I love Notre Dame this weekend playing the Pitt Panthers, minus 12.5. Jeremiah Love, he's going to rush for over 1,000 yards in this game, or get to 1,000 yards this game in the season. He's been running the ball real well. C.J. Carr's been throwing the ball all over the field, and they got to run people out. They're in the playoff, but for them to stay in the playoff and just with the schedule they've got to run people out. And I think Marcus Freeman knows that. He's a hell of a coach. He's probably one of my favorite coaches in college football. So I think that the Fighting Irish get it done. They play at 11 o'clock, so we can get that bankroll started off real early. I like the Fighting Irish by 12 and 4.
Lay the points. Take the Irish on the road against Pitt. Like, I can't even say their quarterback's last name. What is it, Hitchenschnitzel or something?
Hittenshaw or something like that.
Something like that? Yeah, man. Let's
I couldn't say it either. I was going to say his name, that he's terrible, but I couldn't say Hitchenhaw.
Love and Carr. I can say both of them. Let's go, Notre Dame. Lay the points. Who else you got?
You know, this kind of, I don't normally do this, and this is my George Young pick. I'm taking the Michigan Wolverines over the Northwestern Wildcat. I think it's laying 10.5 points. I don't usually take Michigan. If everybody knows me, I usually typically stay away from this crowd. But I do like them at Wrigley Field. Northwestern, they're kind of just ready to pack it in. They're just an old 5-4 club. I don't think they get bowl eligible this weekend playing Michigan. Michigan's going to run the ball all over them. And that Underwood kid, although I don't think he's worth $10 million, I mean, he's okay. He's a serviceable quarterback. But I like Michigan, which is tough for me to say, minus 10.5. That's my George Young play. Shout out George.
I'm texting them now, letting them know that the George Young special is in effect, and I'm going to lay something on that one as well.
There you go. Let's do it.
Michigan at Wrigley Field minus the 10.5. Notre Dame on the road against Pitt minus 12.5. Those all your plays for the weekend.
Those are my play. Those are my radio plays. You know, I call them my radio plays, but you know I play a lot more than that, Johnny.
Yeah, I know. Degenerates got to swing, right?
You know I'm all over, but I got to give the listeners a little bankroll to start up, especially the way Uncle Brassky's been picking. I gotta help our people out.
All right, Brasky, can you right the ship? Or are you still sinking?
We've had a rough couple of weeks here, but one thing about when you gamble, you've got to have amnesia to forget about that, or you get scared.
That's right. And a scared gambler is a gambler who's going to lose.
You're exactly right. A jealous man can't work, and a scared man can't win. Just always remember that. Here's what I got us going at, Johnny, and you just mentioned a couple of them, but we're going to go on with the regular play tonight for our regular junkies out there. I like Louisville minus 2.5 against Clemson tonight.
Ooh. You think that
Louisville... I think Clemson's terrible. I mean, Clemson showed me nothing this year except that old Dad Booby may get fired. That's all they've showed me. They're not really good. They can't score. Ever since they had that quarterback ukulele, they never really got back going.
What's your dime bag?
Well, the nickel play. And you mentioned Texas. I like Georgia minus 6.5 to Texas. I think that defense beats Manning half to death. And he's going to look at this game. And all of his passes are short out. Georgia's got so much speed.
What else you got, Brasky? I need that dime bag.
We've got Alabama minus 6.5. I think they roll Oklahoma up and kill them.
Man, he's got Alabama. He's got a bad service, but you know what? That is the end of the show. Oh, Brasky, you be blessed. I'll see you tomorrow. Money, take care of yourself, all right?
And Johnny, I hope you make the right decision and everything works out for you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Money.
I'm rooting for you, Johnny. I'm on your side.
That's my man. Hey, please, everybody, forgive me for my mistakes. And all y'all do me a favor. Get out there, drink a lot of Tito's this weekend. Love the people you're with. And get out there and try to make the world a better place. And remember, we will see you on the flip side. Peace.